This is the only TV series I've seen where the remake surpasses the original. The female lead, with her not-so-perfect looks, outshines Anne Hathaway. This show is called One Day, July 15th, 1988. As summer comes to an end, the day of the graduation dance arrives. Caught up in the atmosphere, Emma unexpectedly brings Dexter, the school heartthrob, back to her place. But surprisingly, just as things were heating up, Emma suddenly starts discussing life with Dexter.
So late, I'm not told.
You know, there's nothing sexier than talking.
Dexter pauses, taken aback. He begins to see this somewhat unique girl in a different light, abandoning his plans for a one-night stand with Emma. In the light of dawn, he shares secrets he's never told anyone else, successfully bringing them closer together, finally falling asleep in each other's arms to the sound of morning birdsong. Until the next morning, the reluctant pair eventually wake up and promise to be lifelong friends. But even so, as the most popular guy in school, Dexter, with his privileged background, still has with the humble-born Emma an insurmountable gap between them. So when his friends spot them holding hands, Dexter instinctively lets go of Emma's hand, leaving Emma feeling dejected. But what he didn't expect, just when she thought they would go their separate ways, Dexter extends an invitation to her.
Will you come for a drink?
What now?
We've got time.
Emma freezes in place, but quickly accepts his invitation with delight, and watches as Dexter thoughtfully carries her backpack, until Dexter's parents appear.
Where have you been all day?
Dexter. Hello.
Looking at her backpack thrown to the ground, Emma instantly snaps out of her happy moment, especially when Dexter introduces her as just an ordinary friend. Emma becomes more aware of the gap between them. After a brief exchange of pleasantries, she leaves without looking back, as if this budding love had died in her heart without a trace. But unexpectedly, Dexter chases after her around the corner. He tells Emma he just realized he doesn't have her contact information, so after exchanging phone numbers, they reluctantly say goodbye to each other. Little do they know their connection is just beginning. Time passes quickly. A year flies by in the blink of an eye. Although they've taken different paths, the subtle feelings in their hearts never allowed them to cut ties with each other. The womanizing Dexter still spends each day flirting with different women, while Emma follows an unknown theater troupe, living a struggling life. It seems the monotonous days have worn away her dreams for the future. But Dexter's mother still tells Dexter Emma is the girl with the purest soul she's ever met, far better than those empty-headed poor things. Yet Dexter still refuses to admit how much Emma means to him, still insisting they're just normal friends, until his mother asks the same question Emma once did. Dexter is suddenly lost, because just like before, never lacking money, he'd never thought about what he wants for his future. It seems his material wealth has left his spirit extremely impoverished, but his mother tells him he can't go on like this forever, because you never know whether tomorrow or an accident will come first. Her words make Dexter sense something unusual, so on the way back with his mother, he asks her,
You alright, Mum? I don't know, you seem a bit preoccupied with something.
However, his mother doesn't directly answer his question. Little does he know that fate's wheel has already begun to turn. Their lives are about to undergo earth-shattering changes, but Emma knows nothing about this. Instead, upon receiving news of Dexter going to London, she secretly makes an important decision, so she rejects the troupe director who's been secretly in love with her, and calls her friend in distant London.
Lily, it's I'm coming to London.
The dull and tedious days haven't ultimately worn away Emma's hope for the future. She's heading to London to fulfill her dream of becoming a writer, and of course, for the man she's been thinking about.